Okay guys, so for today's video, we're going to talk about the top 5 designer bags and accessories that I would buy all over again because I feel like it was definitely worth the investment. So the first thing or item that I'm going to talk about is a bag, and I just want to talk about the Louis Vuitton GM bag. So funny enough, I used to have this bag. Like, I literally got this bag back in like 2016, 2017. I had it for so long. I ended up selling it and then I actually bought it again. So this is like the perfect bag to talk about for this video. And I think the reasoning for me selling it was because I thought I just like was over like this monogram pattern, and you know, like people were saying like the Louis Vuitton bag isn't really in anymore, and I like used it forever. But then I don't know, like I had regret for selling it because then I was just craving a work tote that's like still luxury, so practical, and like is sturdy. And I actually, fun fact, did get the Goyard tote bag, which I'll insert a picture here. Loved it when I first got it, and I was so excited because it's so exclusive when you get it and it's so hard to get. But then I ended up selling that bag and ended up opting for this one again just because that bag was, I want to say, I guess it was the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper than Louis Vuitton. I don't even remember, but I just hated the fact that it wasn't like real leather inside, and it was like canvas material, and people said not to use it as a work bag because like if you put like a laptop or something that's too heavy, it honestly could just like rip on you. And I didn't see any use of using that tote bag anymore because usually if I'm running errands and stuff like that, I don't want like a huge tote bag like that. Usually when I gravitate towards tote bags, it's usually like as a work bag or like a gym bag or like a beach bag or like just an overnight bag, you know, like something that I can just throw a bunch of stuff in and just like go on the go. So like I need like a lot of space, you know, that's the whole point. And like for me, for getting a tote bag. So because of that, I was just like, this was such a waste of money. Like I'm so pissed that I ended up getting it. And I was just like, I just want my Louis Vuitton tote bag, because I was like trying to look at like substitute like other luxury brands, and like nothing was hitting. I was just like, no, nothing's like the Louis Vuitton GM bag that I used to have. And then funny enough, the Goyard tote bag ended up not being a thing anymore, and everyone was just opting back to this one and saying it was the new one or the new thing. So this is literally a perfect example of something to talk about in my video, because I would definitely, or obviously I ended up buying it again anyway. So yeah, this is something that's definitely going to stay in my collection, and I think it's a great investment for someone who's like me, who just needs like a bag, a huge bag for like on the go things, and you know, a work bag, like a Chuck type of bag. I don't even know what to call it. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I can't think of the name right now, but you know, just like the toss bag that you just need in your collection. Okay, so the next thing is actually an accessory. It's not a bag, and I'm going to talk about, this is kind of a more recent purchase in my collection, but I want to talk about the Kelly Hermes belt. So I know this probably sounds stupid, and you're just like, why would you spend money or like rebuy this if you didn't have it in your collection and starting all over again, a luxury belt? So hear me out. I actually have 2 other luxury belts in my collection, and yes, those are definitely a waste of money because I really do not wear them as much as I thought I was going to. But this one, for some reason, I literally want to make every outfit around this belt. So backstory on this and the reasoning why I would want to buy this again if I had to restart my collection all over is because, first of all, I feel like having at least one luxury belt in your collection is a great investment piece, because it dresses up the outfit and it makes your outfit look more expensive, even if like you're just wearing like, say, a Shein dress or like an outfit from like Target or Walmart or something. But then as soon as you have like luxury accessories, it just like makes the outfit look more luxurious and like expensive, I guess is what I'm trying to look for. So for this belt specifically, the only reason why I would say this one in replacement to the other two belts that I have, I would repurchase this again, is because this one's a little bit more subtle than the other one. It's not like a huge logo. I feel like a lot of people don't even really know like the logo or like the iconic look of Hermes. So I feel like if you see this belt, you just, you know, if you know. And it doesn't have like a huge like G in the front here or L in the front here. It's just very subtle, just has like this little locket here, which is so cute. And yeah, I'm sure there's so many dupes out there, but I kind of just wanted the real leather and quality to the Hermes belt for this one. I'm obsessed, and I also love the color of this one. I just think it's so cute and different from just your typical black or white belt. Next is a bag again. So this is the Goyard. Why am I blanking on all of the bag names? I will just insert it somewhere here on the screen, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the PM. And funny enough, I was just talking about how I had the tote bag version, like the bigger one, but I ended up getting this one, and this one I had no regrets just because it has like actual leather inside. Like you can use this as reversible. I would never use this to reverse it, but I just liked how it wasn't like that canvas weird material that just felt cheap inside, and this one actually was leather. And then on top of that, this one is just the perfect on the go bag that I was looking for, because as I mentioned before, I'm not the type that would want a huge tote bag to like go and do my errands, or if I'm just looking for a purse. But this is just so perfect and iconic because it's a mini tote. So literally I can still like chuck whatever I want in here, but it's just a cute little mini version of the bigger tote bag, and like not as like bulky, and like, you know, it's just something that I can use as like an actual purse. And plus I gravitate towards this purse the most during the summertime and springtime. So like this is also just like the perfect summer and spring and vacation purse, I feel like, too. Actually, maybe not so much vacation, because vacation I usually go for like clutches and stuff, but definitely spring and summer and like on the go type of bag that I just gravitate towards every year no matter what. So yeah, I would definitely say this is one of my third items. Okay, next designer accessory that I would definitely rebuy again and again and again, and it's probably the top, like number one best investment I've ever bought as far as any luxury item in my collection. And I've probably said this 100 times on my channel. You guys are probably sick of me saying this, but I'm just gonna keep saying it because I still never regret this, and till this day say it is the best investment for me, is the Cartier Love single hoop earrings. And I'm just going to do a close-up of them because I literally never take these off. So that should tell you already off the bat of like why it was just such an item that I would have to buy again. So funny enough, I was just the type of person who would always just like switch out my earrings, but then one day I was just like, I'm so tired of just wearing like stud earrings or like cheaper earrings, and I just wanted to invest in like a good quality like gold 18 karat 24 karat whatever it is gold earrings. But I came to the realization that a lot of them were just annoying, and I still ended up taking them off at night because there was either like a little back piece to it that would like always stab me on like the behind my ear, so I didn't want to sleep with it. And then I was like, that kind of defeats the purpose. Like I'm looking for something I can just wear every day and honestly just forget that I had them. And these were the earrings for me. Like I have had these for 5 years now, and I have not taken them off. I think I've taken them off like a handful of times just because if like I'm going somewhere fancy, like a wedding or some special event, and I just want like a chunkier look to the earrings or something like that, that's the only time I would take them off, and then literally that night put them right back on. So these are literally the number one piece of jewelry, designer item pieces that I would never get rid of and buy again and again and again, because I don't even know what I would do if I lost these. I mean, I know what I would do. I'd buy them again, but hopefully that wouldn't happen because they were pretty expensive. I would highly recommend these earrings to you guys if you're looking for everyday earrings that you don't have to worry about when you're taking a shower, going to sleep, don't have to take them off, and you know, they're just very subtle and like not obnoxious and loud in your face. I just feel like these are perfect. The last item that is on my top 5 designer brands or accessories that I'd buy again if I had to redo my collection all over again is another more recent purchase in my collection, which is the Cartier Love Bracelet. So a lot of people have a love and hate relationship to this, but guys, like, I got this, I don't know how many months ago it's been now. But again, just like my earrings, I have not taken this off since I bought it, and it's just amazing. Like, it goes with everything, obviously. It's pretty much like subtle, especially since I got the thin version. I didn't get the bigger version, but I sleep with it, I shower with it, I work out with it. Like, I literally do everything with it. I know like the biggest con that some people have is that the scratches can get pretty bad on this, but I already knew that from watching so many videos. And yeah, I've only had this for like a certain amount of months, but honestly, like, the scratches really aren't that bad, or like, it just doesn't bother me. And I don't know, I love this so much, and I know it was on my wish list for the longest time, and I just didn't want to rip the band-aid because I was so nervous about the whole like scratches, or like people say that, like, you know, sometimes maybe the lock over time can loosen up. So I was so hesitant, but finally this year I was just like, you know what, this is gonna be the year for my birthday where I just go ahead and buy it, because why not? You only live once, and like, this has been on my radar for so long, so I should just go ahead and just do it. And that's probably the best decision I've ever made, because I'm so happy with this bracelet, and literally just like my earrings, it's probably gonna be another 5 years where I'm still gonna have this freaking bracelet on my wrist. That is everything for as far as my top 5 designer accessories. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, or maybe like some of the bags or accessories that I talked about are something that was on your wish list for a long time and you just weren't so sure if it was a good investment or not. So these were just my opinions. Definitely leave a comment down below on some of the pieces, like accessories or bags, that you guys love and think is like the best investment from your collection, because I love reading those things. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and check me out on my other social medias, which I'll insert here on the screen. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Bye!